Alright, so here we go. Got drill promoted, which is always a good thing to see. Got all this other stuff. Upgrades still take a while, as always. But because the upgrades take a while, should be fine. Well, I don't know if what I'm even saying. Anyways. At this point, I want to have so PvP, or friend befriend, or whatever, got added the other day. So there might actually be a chance to do some stuff on that now. You know, depending. I mean, you know, when you know against a row of nomads with frags or something. Because, you know, that's just kind of not fun to play against. Unless you're using it as well, then, you know, all bets are off, but, you know, I don't have the amount of frags to use on such thing. Simply, I have on those. What am I doing here? I am making a frontier hunter for some reason. And I'll make an electric fence. Why not? Don't really need much more of those at this point, honestly, but no, I'll still take them anyways. Let's see, grenade, gunner. I mean, I'm certain that there's something here that I want to. I don't really want to spend the steel on units today, so that's the plan. So just make a couple scouts. And I guess I'll make the Sandworm thing in the place too. Okay. Then we'll go to the wait, I was wasn't there? This? No, I'm not promoting that. So the goal behind these is to just use them for easy XP. Probably get the hunter and the engineer their XP as well. Of course, I'll check over here. There will be nothing. I will check the ocean. There will be nothing. Oh, there is something. Well, there's not always nothing when I expect there to be, but you know, most of the time, there is in fact nothing. So I'll just head through to battle. Pick up poison. And once we are mega poisoned, no. So maybe not quite as much of a thing. $251. Okay, I'll take that. See further, and this thing is out of armor. Or at least that's the goal. Ironclads can now attack once more. I thought it would be fun if there was a naval PvP expressly to use those like Chief Bandit power boats and RNG things or something. But yeah, I don't know if that'd actually be fun or not. It might be. So I think it might be. And I got poisoned. So I'm losing 2 of the boats this time around. Oops. That boat will not survive. Okay. Do I have enough damage to actually kill this thing though then? That's the real question here. That was the wrong attack, but whatever. I mean, I should have enough damage. $570 on that thing? Just under 400. Okay. That's the trick. And there goes 4,000 steel. I just realized that. That's unfortunate. I guess it's time to farm up the right here. This unit probably. Well, I need those, or I'll just do, I think. Yeah, perfect. These are level 3 now, so they should be even better than they used to be. Mostly on the tanking department, because I'm still gonna take just as many shots to kill these things as they always would. But they've got 50 more total health. 50 more total health is actually really good. Discord has been kingified, and it is not anything of importance. I mean, it never really is about it. Most of the time when there are like announcements in servers, it's either a server that or someone wants your attention, and the server that you're in, there's no real... Most of the time it doesn't really matter. Most of the time it doesn't matter. So my methodology here is that I will eventually these drills max rank. It's take a while to and sadly they don't do very good against the spider wasps. Could have imagined that, right? Very weak versus acid damage, or no, any type of fire damage. And the spider wasps happen to have quite a bit of that. Yeah, they certainly do. So, time to head into the next battle here. I don't really need a lot of these. Honestly, I could probably get by with only one of them. Firefight. Where's the fun in something like that? And I guess I probably have to actually rank up the nomads at some point, because they are all but required it takes a lot to actually defeat a nomad user. And yeah, it takes a lot to defeat a nomad user. I really wish that these things would spawn in on the front row, or I could edit where units spawned in at. I do not enjoy having to go all the way back up to the front. All 5 of the units every single time. I mean, we've got the favorites things, so that would be nice. So yeah, unit row priority, also a very nice adjustable feature. Now to be able to decide which row of the battlefield a specific unit first to spawn in at. Clearly, that would be a really cool thing to have. See, I've already used this guy, I think, but I'm going to use him again just in case. And there's still only 4 boar encounters every day, which is kind of annoying. There used to be 5 every day, or 5 every however long. 5 spawn cap versus 4 spawn cap. And the current spawn cap is 4 for some reason. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing like 1 encounter only, if that encounter gave as much XP as 5 did previously. Now that's not going to happen. Alright, we got units, soldiers. Let's find this guy and promote it. Costs steel though, so maybe not. Anyone out here that I've got that doesn't cost steel to promote? You guys are useless. This guy is also useless. I'm not about to promote that guy. That guy take a while. These guys maybe. I've only got one range, so they have to be heavily. These guys are not gonna have any good time anywhere. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna promote the guy for steel. Cheapest steel cost I've got on promotions right now. Could promote a different unit, grind the SP on a different unit, but why would I want to do that? I could simply do anything else. And then over here for these battles, I probably want to get the Trebuchet a bit more SP, right? Although maybe I should be using the Nomads for this battle to secure a victory. Still doesn't one-shot with the burrow drill. Alright, this should kill this though. This guy's out of armor. Okay, that is painful attack. Not a fan of it. Matter anyways. That's still alive, of course. Flame blast. Yeah, the Trebs are decent at this, but you know, it's just not the same as clearing with the Nomad. Of course it's not the same as clearing with the Nomad. The Nomad is designed expressly to be busted and overpowered. I got over here, the other units are designed to be regular level of power. That sort of thing. Should be pretty obvious what I'm trying to say there. Not the Nomad. And the SP is still going. I do wish SP was faster. It would be so nice. It takes so long to get anything going or done with XP costs and all that. I want SP boosts. I want... Yeah, exactly. There is no real thing to it other than my SP boosts. Or, I want the units to cost less SP. It just takes so long. I've played this game quite a lot. I still have to play it for like twice as long as I've already played it, just to get to the point where I have, you know, a bunch more units that are like, you know, meta maxed out. And there's all the non-meta units too that exist. But it's kinda, yeah. Know what I mean, maybe? There's a lot to do. Not a lot to do with. Except for Bigfoot country. It's the one place where there is a lot. Everything. Because, as you might expect, an infinite SP farm is an infinite SP farm. I'd probably like most is if I've done any SP on these in a while. I have not done any SP on those in a while. I might as well get off the board fence. I'm trying to do SP on since I want to do SP on. SP is such a long grind most of the time. And I get that it can be a long grind, but you know. Then on top of that, it takes days, hours, plus amounts of time, almost, what it feels like, just to promote units after you've grinded all the SP on. Why is that? Why does it have to be all time gated and stuff? Why can it not just be, you know, an instant sort of promotion? I would take an instant sort of promotion. All it means is that I need to, you know, budget the resources better instead of doing a random. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at this point. Classic barrage guy. Almost capping stuff. I don't know why that guy survived. Why did he survive? Should kill this guy, right? No, it doesn't? Yeah, okay. It almost kills Fisher instead, of course. Because why wouldn't that be the case? City upgrade going over here. One more. Okay, one more Sandworm gummy thing, and I'll fight 3 more Raider encounters. Presumably. And we'll go for this formation this time, because why not? This attack, go. One more of this attack. And then I'm gonna use the fences. Of course, the Sandworms somehow default to the front row, despite them being too squishy to be on the front row, really. Because of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Take out the guy on the very back row there, because he's the worst. And keep on going. Rid of the mammoth. And get rid of these two guys. Now there is only one guy left to kill. Use the acid. Because the acid is good. Use the fence because it's also good. And it'll stun the guy. I'll use the acid again. And there will be left. How's this looking? 4.5 minutes. Okay, reef bandits, let's go fight me. You guys will enjoy this, right? You know, obviously the reef bandits will always enjoy launching torpedoes. It's their favorite pastime of all time. Other favorite things to do: suppress the bow I'm planning to attack next with. I don't know how the game does it, but it feels like at least half the time that I plan to attack this next, get suppressed or something. Well, half the time it doesn't matter, I guess, but other half of the time it's kind of lame, kind of annoying. Yes, of course. Down to half health. Alright, let's attack. And this one. Okay, well, I think I will do 6-hour thing, and that will be this.